Okay, so we got something special today. We got a box. From where? I'll tell you right now, it's from Beckett. I'll save you guys really. Now, this is the first time I've used them. There's a lot of things going on with PSA. I can make a video about PSA, Professional Sports Authenticator. That will be, but I'm going to save that because everything is still working out with them. But we have something much more important. This is going to be an interesting little lot because, okay, let me move this out of the way. We're not going to talk about that, but you all see it. I'm thinking about starting a YouTube, you know. I'm not going to show how I get things. It's just going to be based on collectibles. You can hear me talk about collectibles like this. I might start collecting cards again, Magic the Gathering cards, for example. I might open up a box and just, put it on YouTube. But Instagram is not really for these long videos. Something like this, but, Wow. Okay. This will be cool. I see one already. I see a Magic the Gathering card already. And this is a Mox Diamond. Now, these are not just any Mox Diamond. This is an 8. These were my Mox Diamonds when I was a kid. I bought them for I have 4 in here for about $20 a piece, $20 to $40 a piece, and now they're worth $1,000. So I would say 13-year-old Danny is pretty much a genius. He knew what to do. Now we got Baron Allen at a 9. Those are the Garbage Pail Kids. When I was at the Chelsea flea market one day, I was walking by and they were doing a flea market outside of the projects, and they had just little tables out there. I picked up sealed packs of Garbage Pail Kids. Got Alice Island. I'll probably keep this one. I have a New York collection, so I won't sell that one. Evidence of trimming shaving. Okay. This is crazy. Now, I don't like sports cards really. Okay, well, let me restart that. I don't really get into sports cards because I'm into so many different things. I can't just know about everything. I got to always know about the players, the sports, with who's doing what. But an altered authentic card, the famous Ken Griffey Jr. I got a 0 on this. Now that is crazy. So I guess they shave and they trim the sides to make it a little better. Evidence of trimming. Hey, they know. Another sad one, which I thought this was a lot better. Don Mattingly's rookie card at a 7.5. I don't know. I really don't know the value on that, but I don't think it's very good. And Totem Paula at an 8. They're not very valuable. I sent those in. Really, I was just doing it for the Mox Diamonds. I couldn't believe they were worth so much. But I have one more surprise in here that people who are into cards might find interesting. I mean, I can tell you it's not like the biggest surprise ever. I got a 0 on a card because I actually colored it in when I was a kid, the top of the card. Somebody sold it to me for $20, the Mox Diamond. But it's the great thing about Magic is it's still worth, $1,000 for the most part. I didn't have to grade it. But I'm going to keep that for myself. I'm never going to sell those anyway. Okay, this is a cool stack. This will be a cool stack. I don't know the deal on this. See, okay, so first of all, I'm going to tell you right now, I like the Beckett cards way better than PSA, okay? But we're going to save that conversation for like the YouTube or something. That's like a long conversation, and it's probably going to be an ongoing conversation. Roy Bot. It's like the Transformer. 5.5 is terrible. Or even though it's really from the centering. Okay, I'll show you guys something. If the centering is far off like that, you're always going to get a very bad grade. Now, I do have a high grade here. I'll show you. So, okay, we got this guy again, another $1,000 card. This guy again, another $1,000 card. I love them. I like these a lot. They feel heavy, too. And I'm not just saying that because I had an issue with PSA. I don't want to drag these companies in the mud anymore either because they retaliate against me. They do stupid shit. Here's a 9.5. Okay? That's what you're looking for. That's basically like a perfect card. It's like a PSA 10. Could even be higher than a PSA 10. And also, PSA is very, very weird. They give you like a 6 for a card that you can get very high on at Beckett or one of these other places. I don't know. I don't know about this stuff. Okay. So they said authentic altered. Okay. Yeah, well, I did alter it. I mean, I'm to blame for this one. You know, I'm to blame for the altered card. But that's funny. But at least they gave it to me as authentic. You know, last but not least, U.S. Army. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make videos like this about collectibles. Probably, you know, I feel awkward about letting people know my business, but if it's just about collectibles, certain things, you know, I'm not into talking about what I'm doing all the time. I do this because I like to look at my videos. I make music videos with the stuff that I find, and I like looking at it. You know, throughout my life, I say, "Oh, look what I found." Yeah. You know, this is me, and I like it, so I'll do it to some level because I love to do it. That's why I'm doing this. And I want to also help some people who are in a certain situation like mine. You know? All right, see you soon.